everybody? This is Saul Castañeda with mcscgreenwheels, and as you guys can tell, we're at home, and we're still doing our builds at, in our garage and whatnot. We got our 93 that we've been building up this last winter over winter, and we've been working on our machine, which is our 93, our white 93 notchback, which coincidentally leads us into the article that we found online. It's called "What is a Fox Body Notchback?" What is a Fox Body Notchback? An article from LMR, or as we know, Late Model Restorations, written by Tyler Ward, plus some personal information and research that we have of our own. Ford Motor Company designed Mustang's Fox Body Notchback, as we call it, in a 3-box design. And what I mean by that is easy to break down as the engine bay, the 2 doors, which is driver, passenger, and space, and the trunk compartment. The trunk space is less than the passenger compartment and the engine bay. The back of the notchback is shorter. It has an elongated hood. The engine bay is spacious and can hold any of Ford's engines. The 302, the 351, a 347, a 427. It can even hold some of the sacrilegious ones, like the LS Swap, the Hellcat from Mopar, an inline 6 from 2JZ, but of course the inline 6 from Barra, also known as the Australian side of Ford, and of course the Ford modular engines such as the Coyote, the Voodoo, the Terminator, and many others. The quarter glass window is positioned more upright. Quarter glass can take quite a beating from the sun and the weather, and that plastic trim tends to dry out, causing leaks and moisture, and the worst part, rust. Good thing there's Fox Rust though that can restore this to new. The Fox Body Notchback are known as the coupe or the notchback in the Fox Body community, but according to Ford, they were marketed as the sedan. Ford made the notchback from 1979 to 1993. The notchback is lighter than the GT hatchback. In 1979, the notch weighed in at about 2,750 pounds. By 1993, which was the last year of production for the notchback, it weighed in at about 3,100 to 3,200 pounds. With that said, the notchback has always been about 100 pounds lighter than the GT hatch. It came with plain Jane seats, the LX standard low back bucket seat. Some came with the sports seats. In 2018, which was a crazy year for the Fox Body Notchback, we saw one sell, a 1993 for V8 5-speed with rear drum brakes, red exterior, black interior, basically stock, sold for nearly $50,000. Imagine that, a Fox Body sold for $50,000 and not even at one of the big auction houses like Macomb or Barrett Jackson. This thing sold on eBay, and the last bid we were able to see was about $46,000. It has since disappeared, maybe bought by someone outside the US. Even now, a clean 4 cylinders with a 5-speed or an automatic transmission, rust-free, is going up in price. We have seen 4 cylinders posted for $5,000 to $10,000, depending on how clean and stock they are. One can still get a roller, a project, a little rough around the edges, a couple dings, maybe some rust here and there, for a reasonable price. If you know your way around a welder and can actually see the problem spots in the car, it shouldn't cost you that much. In conclusion, a clean 1979 to 93 notchback with a V8, a 5-speed or automatic transmission, and basically stock with minimal to no rust will continue to skyrocket in price. Due to it having a great aftermarket support and giving people the options to change things as in adjustable shocks and coilovers, better rims, bigger tires, giving you a staggered look, which is our personal favorite, we tend to do a 275 wrap rim 17 by 9 in the front with a 315 17 by 10 in the rear, giving a stance to a sleepy notchback and giving it life and an aggressive look. So, we hope everybody likes these little segments that we do. We dive into the Fox body world just a little bit deeper because we want to understand them a little bit more. We go into the internet and we search for these, articles to give us just a little bit more insight of what actually took to build these cars. And as we're finding out more and more, not two Fox bodies are always the same. So, we would like to thank everybody on Facebook, on Instagram, and our YouTube page, man. Guys, give us a like, drop us a comment. Hey, if you guys find an article that you'd like for us to take a look at and probably give it some life like we usually do, put it down there. Give it down to in our comment section. We'd like to thank LMR most of all for putting out an article like this. Hey, Tyler Ward, keep pushing them out there. Thank you very much. And guys, just remember, anybody out there looking for a reasonable Fox body, they're still out there. Jump on our Facebook page on mcscgreenwheels on our Facebook side, and you'll see we post as many Fox bodies as we possibly can. Now remember, they're not our cars. When you just get the pictures, we just put them out there. Go out there, reach the people, buy yourself a Fox body before it's too late, because as you know, they're going up in price. Guys, we hope you enjoy it. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.